on the IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm at the Hilton Hotel in Liverpool today. With me, I've got Gabriel Rosado. How are you?
Feel good, man.
Here in Liverpool, the Philly boy coming to Liverpool. How'd you feel?
I feel good. You know, we came here 2 weeks early. Did about a week of training in London at the Peacock Gym, and then we got here Saturday. So, you know, just getting ahead of the game. You know, adjust to the timing.
How have you found London and training down the Peacock? I know you've done a bit with Anthony Yard, who's an up-and-coming prospect over here. How did you find all that?
Oh, it was really good work. We did 2 sparring sessions. Really went well. Good work. Talented kid. You know, I think he's like 9-0, 8 knockouts. So really good work.
Down in Liverpool, obviously, Martin Murray is a local boy. You're no stranger to big fights and being under the pressure. You mean, if you look at your record, I mean, you've fought some of the best. Obviously, Golovkin being one, and obviously Willie Monroe Jr. most recently. Fights like this, do you feel much pressure?
No, you know, this is what I've been doing for a long time. You know, it's my first time fighting, you know, across the pond out here in the UK. But it's a fight that I wanted. It's a fight that I asked for. Always wanted to fight in the UK, especially right now. It's buzzing out here. So it's just a good opportunity, a moment where I can take advantage of.
What does Martin Murray bring that you think you can show weakness in?
Yeah, I just think his style suits me. You know, he's not too quick, you know, and you know, I just feel that I have the skill set to stop him. You know, so you know, we trained hard, did a full camp in Philadelphia. So, you know, Martin, I know he's gonna bring his A game, but I feel I'm the better fighter, so I just have to prove it.
Obviously, I've never spoken to someone from Philly before. What's the sort of boxing scene out there? How big is it?
Oh, it's pretty big. You know, Philadelphia is probably like boxing headquarters. You know, it's like, you know, nothing but the tough fighters come from Philadelphia, and you know, I'm just proud to be a fighter from Philly.
People are expecting a war. I mean, that's what. As soon as it got announced, everyone was like, well, there's going to be a scrap, there's going to be blood, there's going to be gore. Is that what you think there's going to be, or are you looking for a nice, clean fight?
I don't plan on bleeding. So, you know, I plan on fighting a smart fight, but of course entertain the fans. You know, I get pleasure in entertaining the fans and putting on a show. You know, and so I definitely want to give the fans their money's worth. But you know, it's just about, I think I have the skill set. I believe I have the skill set to outskill Martin Murray and beat him to the punch, combinations. You know, and I think I have the better agility, better speed, better punching power. So it's a fight that'll be entertaining, but I think it should favor me. I should have the advantage.
Obviously, you had a bit of a streak a losing streak, but it was because you were fighting the best there was out there.
Yeah.
Do you think if you get this win, it could put you back on the track to them world title fights?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, yeah, you know, I've been on, you know, the fights that I took, you know, where I kind of went on a downhill. You know, if you combine the record of these guys, it probably was like 114 wins with like no loss. You know what I mean? It's a hard schedule for any fighter, and honestly, it's a schedule that fighters don't take that route. You know, but it's just it's a learning experience. You know, it's obviously an art in how you move a fighter. You know, I'm a fighter, so I'm supposed to behave as a fighter and be willing to fight anyone. But you know, this is a great fight style-wise, and where I feel that I can showcase my abilities and kind of put myself in position to fight a big fight again.
Obviously, I know boxers have all got this instinct where it's sort of fight and you get a taste and you get the bit between your teeth where you just want to go in there and obviously do damage. But when your family and your trainer see you taking these fights and they're seeing what's happening, has anyone ever said to you like, have some time?
Yeah, you know, like I said, you know, fighting the best, pretty much the best middleweights out there back to back, is a tough schedule for any fighter, you know, when you see the top guys taking fights, usually they take 2 busy fights before they take a big fight. You know, stay active, stay sharp. So it's it was a tough schedule, but you know, it's made me stronger, it's made me better. You know, it's either gonna break you or make you stronger. So, you know, I'm not gonna fold under pressure. You know, so I think it's a good fight, and I get to showcase my skills in the UK.
Well, then, well, I'm looking forward to it. I mean,
thanks, man.
Everyone's expecting a good fight, but obviously about 5 more days now until fight night. So I'll let you crack on. But until then, Gabriel, thanks for coming to IFL TV.